That's a ball.
Just underway here in Milwaukee. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Bowers. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Luis Garcia in the box
ball.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 down, nobody on. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What do you look for here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
The designated hitter, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Just off the inside edge. The 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ball.
That's off the mark. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now the 0-1. This to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Bryce Terang stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Man at first, one away. Now a quick throw to first. Yelich dives back in. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Up the middle, flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. That one finds the zone. 1-2. On the ground, out to short. And the inning is over. Scoreless after one. Back here in Milwaukee. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slider clips the zone.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Fastball for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Lara going back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones getting ready to hit. That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Two down, nobody on. That one's in there. That is strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Cole, in his 13th season, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The 1-1.
Ball.
This one smacked out to left center. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
No, that's up. That's the ball.
The Brewers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Number 18, Luis Lara.
Next for the Brewers, Luis Lara. And that drops in for a strike. Yo, 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball right side. The throw to second. A sensational double play.
Batting eighth.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And a swing and a miss. Bowers at third with 2 away. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Ball. That's down.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Mitch singing. Here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chorio in position, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 9, the shortstop, George Lombard.
So up next for New York, George Lombard Jr. In there at the knees.
Ball.
Lombard started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. First pitch swinging. Comes up empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Chopped left side,
Foul
but
ball.
it kicks foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That's a ball.
That one
Ball
just
inside.
missing inside. And the count is filled up.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Yeah. That missed. That's a ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Christian Yelich crushes this one for the Brewers. It's now 1-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
The 1-1. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Splits the plate. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at second.
That's low.
Still
That's
relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
1-2. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That's in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul.
That's in. Ball.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one the other way. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
That's the ball. That's down.
Contreras on third with 2 out. And a big swing and a miss. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 1 now. Sliced hard but foul.
Outside. That's a ball.
Slings to first, and that ends the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliot Ramos.
You know, these
Ball,
Yankees,
outside.
they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. That's to third. Over to Terang. 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Spencer Jones.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That's in there. And the count 1 and 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman number 3, Joey Ortiz.
That's high.
And
That's
an
a ball.
ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Hook.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Got it. And there's 1 down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
High fly ball, right field. Jones under this one. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder,
Here's Jackson
11,
Churio.
Jackson.
Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
This one in the air. Garcia. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Ryan
Leading
McMahon
off for
stepping in now for the
third
Yankees.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uribe, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Pulls that one foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nope, ball.
And a 1-1. On the ground to first. Bowers to second. Back to first, and it's over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Lombard batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Way out front for strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Wells stands at first with one out. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kervin Castro.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
And foul ball. Quick toss to first. Terang dives back in safely.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. One away, bottom of the sixth.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake.
One out man at first.
Bowers.
Next for the Brewers, Jake Bowers. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
The 0-1. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Swings through that high fastball. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aaron Ashby.
Ashby.
Back to the top of the order now. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Grisham.
The Yankees looking to rally. Ball to strike. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Bowers takes it to the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one fouled off. The Brewers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
So digging in, Luis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball low.
Up the middle. Throw over to Bowers. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off.
Next to hit, Luis Lara. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. Over to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, third baseman number 3, Joey.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kervin Castro gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. In the air, left field. Ramos on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Uribe also getting ready. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Ashby done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the
Brewers,
new arm for the Brewers,
45,
Abner Uribe.
Abner Uribe.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 3 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Taps softly to the right
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Here's your 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Tap to first. Garcia, the underhand flip, nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson. Go Rio.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 3.
Terang.
Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Two on, 1 out. Hard liner. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 4-zip.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Look out!
You hit him.
And it hit him.
Up next for the
Here comes the
Brewers,
manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two on, two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Yankees nothing. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Back here in Milwaukee, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
On the ground left side, 6. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Good feed. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
1 out man at first. So up next for New York, George Lombard Jr.
Ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Frank Grisham.
There's a strike at the knees. Wells off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Right side and foul ball. The Yanks down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's the ball.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it.
Our starter in this one, Jacob Misiorowski. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Just about to get started. Brent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And away we go here in Milwaukee. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball to strike. On the ground. Terang. And an easy out to start the game. As we take a look now at with an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just underway here in Milwaukee. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ortiz. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Luis Garcia.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Chris?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
22, Christian Yelich.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. You'll one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Second, the left fielder, number 11.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
That's down. That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one ripped into right. Jones takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bryce Terang stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Out towards left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Back here at American Family Field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Going. Gone. That one felt good. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The count 2-1. Just
Outside,
missed.
ball.
Three-one, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And here is Spencer Jones. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball.
That's ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting eighth, The catcher, number
Against good
28,
pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Ball one, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Two on, one out. This to third. He gets there with the slide. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Outside.
No, that's out.
And the count is 2-0. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ah, that hit him.
That hit him.
And
Take
the
your
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauer.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Liner snagged at first. And that is a big first out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nice grab. The flip. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, George Lombard Jr.
No, that missed.
The 1-0. Slides for the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Rice off of first with 2 away. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 12.
Shortstop, Hooper. Brett.
That missed. That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 3, Joey Ortiz.
Towards first. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Yelly stepping into the box now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Popped up. Garcia. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the 0-1.
No, that's out.
That clips the corner. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And that's too high. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Chourio settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliott Ramos.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball
Low.
one.
He's
Ball
just
high.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but
Yeah,
even
what?
better takes. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
Two down, bases empty. And now Spencer Jones. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
And that one hammered out of here. He nails one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That one at triple digits.
Ball outside. Ball.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Goes down looking. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at American Family Field, bottom 4, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here's the 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swing and a pop-up. Lombard. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The center fielder, number 5.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1 so far. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos moving under this one. And that's the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Robert Gasser getting loose out there. Hall warming up as well.
That's inside. Ball.
And that one hammered. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's outside. Ball. Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's smashed towards center. And there's one down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. These hitters haven't looked overmatched, though, and he may need to try something else.
Grisham up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball down.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Mitchell going after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Lara. Cole back to work.
Well, these Brewers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
There's a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. That's outside. Ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball, that's low.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
The Brewers down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Handles, throws to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Brewers, third baseman number 3, Joey.
Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Nope, ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And the count now even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Robert
Brewers,
Gasser on
number
a pitch out of the pen
54.
here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
No, that's low. Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey,
Movement
what?
in Milwaukee's bullpen. Bryce Wilson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. Mitchell settles underneath it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. Stays alive.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Terang. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliot Ramos.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. In for a strike. 0-2 now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Left field. And it drops in. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Jones at the plate now, and that's strike one. Yo, 1. Just off the inside edge. Here's a 1-1.
Ball. That's down.
Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Back back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the sixth inning. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Yelich.
And ball one.
Ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it across. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the
Up
sixth.
next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson. Del Rio.
That's the ball. No, that missed. That's the ball.
The Yankees leading by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one popped up. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. And look out.
Take your
that
base.
one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball. Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Here comes a 3-2. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Bauers will hit next. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hedrick, a left-hander, also throwing. And a base hit on the line. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-2.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Kervin Castro.
Kervin Castro.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Luis Lara.
That's the ball. That's down.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground a second. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Brewers up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Lombard in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Yeah!
Just
Ball
missed.
out.
Grisham waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 5 and the Yankees 3. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, number 12.
The shortstop, Cooper Pratt.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the Brewers.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No, that's out.
Man at second.
Ball, that's up.
Here's a 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. To third. And foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and one now. That one missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Yelich wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Payoff pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Number 11,
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Ball, that's up.
Ortiz leads off first with one away. Foul ball. Quick move to first. Ortiz back in on a dive. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Up the middle, Chisholm on to first, and that's an out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kervin Castro departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher now, Tim Hill.
41.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. He's already homered here in this one.
No, that's down. Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the bottom of the 7th. On the corner for a strike. That one outside. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-1 now, and ball 4
Inside,
to
ball
aboard.
4. Take your base.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
That one fouled hard the other way. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one to first. Garcia. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 6 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Ashby. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. 1 for 3.
Right.
That one drifts inside.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ashby, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Strike 2. Bounce to third. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one fouled off. 0-1 down. Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
Outside. That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. A little bit low.
Down,
ball 3. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a 4-pitch
That's ball
walk.
4. Runner
He
takes the
did
base.
not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Elliott Ramos.
Hoo-yah!
The 0-2.
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Yanks lead 1 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Bauers.
No, that missed. That's the ball. Ball.
To the right side, Garcia. He takes it on his own. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Check swing went around. Strike 1.
That's the ball.
This one chopped up the middle. Bare hand has to hurry. And it beats him. What a play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
The right fielder, number 18, Luis Laura.
0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
0-1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they still lead it 6-3.
Now pitching for the
Trevor
Brewers,
McGill on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Yeah, what?
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Foul ball. The Brewers trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double play's off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
Man at second. Out to center. Mitchell drifts towards it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, George Lombard Jr. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Jones stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. McGill is just 1 strike away.
Oh. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes.
And now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the 1-0.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Juan Soto now. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
In the air, left field. Brings it in.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Coors Field. And now here's the starter for the National League, Shohei Ohtani. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
just missed.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jordan Alvarez.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
Man at second. Misses again, 5 in a row.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here is Aaron Judge.
That's the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ball 1, no strikes. No outs. Runner on second. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. Takes strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now all even up. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
Two outs with a runner at third. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-0. Out to short. Abrams throws to first in time, and Guerrero is set down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. The AL leads it 3-0. Back here in Denver, we move ahead to the top of the second now.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And that one fouled off. To foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Oh, 0-2 now.
Oh.
That one almost got him. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Shea Langoliers. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The 0-1. That one fouled off.